Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Ostriv. As you can see, we've moved on slightly. We've got our boats builders produced. We've got our fishing docks in place, and we've built a couple more houses. Now, we have a lot to do, and my aim is to try and capture each thing being built up, so that one after another we can actually see those being built. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly lay out the what I want doing. I'm going to pause various different things so that they can focus on building what I want when I want it. So one of the primary things we need at the moment is a cow shed, because we need to have some more fields that can handle more growth. So we need to, and we also need to make sure we look after our money. So I'm going to build up a couple of things. We need our, we want a carpenter's shop as a priority, because without that I can't build my plough once I've got my cattle. Is that a carpenter's shop? Or just, yeah, it is. So I'm thinking that we can pop that somewhere here. Yeah. No, didn't like it. There you like it. Perfect. And then we will also have, we've got the cowshed being built over here. They're finishing off that house. We're going to pause. Where's that water? That's over there by the barn. That's fine. Right, we also need to get some sort of government in place. Now, because the game automatically assigns people to the... No, you can't put it there, okay. Can I put it over here at the end of the market? Do I want it by the end of the market? No, I don't. I think I want it... I want it here. So down near the river. So we can have it backing onto a carpenter's. Are you going to do that? No, you're not. Right, where are we going to pop you down? I tell you what, maybe you'd like it that way. Yeah, I thought you might like it that way. So, yeah, let's drop you down there so we can actually watch both of those being built together. Because that'll give us more operational control over our income and our expenses, because we do pay people too much, they say. We have gonna need some fishermen actually. No, we haven't got the boats made yet, have we? No. Why are you coming there then? Once the boats are ordered, we can actually and built, we can actually get some fishing done. Also, I've what do I need? Oh yes, I put in this little fence down the bottom here on the last. Ooh, what's going on? Sorry, pussycat attacked. Yeah, so I put this little fence in here after I was playing around with it last time, and I think it's a case of because I want to get a load more houses built, I need somewhere for those houses to go. So I'm going to remove all this and have those houses backing up onto the fields, so they can actually go here. Now, where are you going to be happy? You're happy there. All right, so you can go there. We'll build another house. Let's see. Oops. All right, go there. Then we'll put another house over here. Oops, that was that way. Yeah, like so. So we'll have 3 houses there. So that'll work quite well. We want to pause things because I want to see things being built, but... Oops. Right, who's banging away? You're banging away. Right, we've got... Right, we don't need a worker in there for the time being. Okay. We don't need 4 people to chop wood because we've got loads. And what else do we want? We want to have... Let's pause some things going on. So that makes sense what's actually going to happen. There we go.
Come on, and the last house. There we go. So those will make some big changes. So we'll build these up first, then we'll build up this lot up here, and then we'll build a trading post so we can actually have people visiting, or we can sell our wares or whatever elsewhere. So if that's going to go into here, that camp store. Why hasn't that gone? I'd have thought that would have gone. It's still got iron in there. Maybe it's because it's still got iron in there. We've got majority. I don't know. Right, we're going to put in our trading post here. I quite like the look of it going like something like that into that sort of area. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be a next job to make. All right, so we are going to get ourselves positioned so we can see our 2 buildings getting built. If I can actually control this mouse. That's there, perfect. Right. And we're off. Okay, so we'll just pause it there for a moment. We have now got our town hall. We can go into mess around with our economy. Now, I'm going to just reduce things slightly, increase other things slightly, and then hope that I don't lose everybody. We've got 3 boats there, so let's get some people fishing. So we've got some food coming in, and we also want to have these to allow fish. Perfect. And no, you're not needed just yet. We haven't started building these, which is good. We've got a lot of wheat growing, which is great. So we're going to need to build another windmill as well, because we're going to have a lot of wheat that needs to be turned into flour. So let's drop you there, and let's also pause you so that we can deal with that in a minute, because next thing I want, I think, is going to be my cow shed. Actually, have we got a manager here? We have. I was actually watching, well, before I go on anything much further, I was watching one of Noble's videos, and I spotted a comment that was from a Alu Hassan, I think it is, and they use the an idea of how to set these up. So if we go to here, so field 1 is currently doing sunflowers, so we'll do that. A field of sunflowers followed by fallow. Field 2, we're going to have 4 things, because we've got we want, after wheat, we want potato. After potato, we want hemp. Then we want a fallow year. Now, because we want to kind of have one field producing wheat or one of these crops within this rotation area to start with, we're going to just add 4 things on here. So the second year is going to be wheat, then it's going to be potato, then it's going to be hemp. So what will happen is that'll be next year. So fallow, potato, wheat, and we'll then be able to get rid of these 2 on here. And we're going to do it the same for field 4. We're going to have 4 things. So that is going to be, because this time we want this field fallow, is it? So we've got 4, that's year 2, so potato. So we want hemp growing here. Then we want fallow, then we want wheat, and then we want potato. Yeah,
So out of those 3 fields, we'll always have one that's empty or fallow, and we'll always have a field fallow, because we're going to use field 5. Yeah, that's fallow now, as sunflowers. So I'll have 2 fields doing sunflowers, each rotating. So once we've got a cowshed, we'll always have at least 2 fields available, because I want to put in 2 cowsheds eventually, and then that way, within this sort of vicinity, we can have up to 40 cattle, which will be good. Perfect. Right. Next thing I want is the cowshed built and the water. So let's unpause that and the water, because then they can actually get that sorted. So where do we want to be now? We want a nice view, because they will be harvesting soon, and it will be nice just to be able to try and capture all that goings on as well. So I think that'll be a nice position, and let's rock and roll.
Okay, so we have now got built our, let's pause this for a second. We've now got our trading post built. We just need to get a manager in there, and we also want to get some food in there, because I know where I want to, potatoes 17, I know where I'm going, and I know that I want to actually get some food traded to help cover the cost of the actual purchase, or the sending of the person out to collect the or scout, whatever you want to call it. What do you call it? Messenger. There we go. So we're going to send a messenger out. That's going to cost us 30. We've got we're getting potato in, which is what we want, and it'll be a case of we'll then be able to sell that, which will cover the cost of that messenger, but we'll also be able to purchase our cattle. So we've got a lady working in here. We've now got two. Let's get two ladies, just so we definitely know the women, because they are probably the most useful individuals to have working in any building. And that's not just because, as those that will be listening will be saying, yeah, it's because we're the only hardest workers out there. I'm not saying that. Just saying it's in this game at this moment in time until he sorts out the work that individuals can do. It's kind of pointless having women unemployed, because at the moment, if we look at that, we've got 2 women unemployed and 2 men. I've got no jobs open, so that's interesting. I've got no jobs open. That's right. Let's open up that to be built, and then I'll give 2 of the people some work to do. Right, and what else have we got going on? So, have we got the messenger there yet? Yes, we have. So, we want some cows. We want 5 females. We want 2 oxens. Come on. Easy if we could just type in there. And we want 1 bull. Total money that we're going to spend? 80. Do you know what? No, I'm going to increase that. I can't have 10. Yeah, can I have 20? Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have 10 cows and spend 130 monies. Ouch! We're also going to sell some potatoes. So we've got 10 there. We're going to sell them 10. And we should be only out of pocket by 50, 80 monies, because we've paid 30 for them to actually visit. So that will then allow us to do that. Once we've got the cattle in, we can order a plough, which means next year we'll have better utilisation of those fields, which will make things a lot easier. And also, have we got anybody else looking for work? No men looking for jobs, so that must be because they're building over here. I was thinking maybe I've put them down here, but maybe not. We've got a worker there. No one there. Okay, so have we got somebody in here? So I want someone in their preparation. And we have to use fallow fields, yes, so they can go out. And we can now, oops, no, I want there, order a plough. Perfect. So plough's ordered, we've got the wood there, everything's ready. And so we'll be able to have those oxens look after the plough. So we've got, yeah, 10 cows and 1 bull. So that should increase the population in there quite substantially. Now, next thing I want to do is obviously get another cow shed in place, because we want to, let's demolish that. We want to be able to have multiple fields in use with our cattle. So if I build another one, we don't need to see the time lapse on that either. So if we pop that actually back to back, might actually work quite well. Oops. See if I can get it actually lined up properly. That would be amazing for me. There we go. Now it's occupied there. No, I can't get it perfectly because of that field. Yeah, that field. Right, okay, you can go there. And we will put that as a priority. That can be paused. And then they will have capacity of 40 cattle. We'll also want another field, I think. Looking at what we've got here now, so we've got we need 2 fields constantly fallow. So we've got 2 that year. We've got 1. Oops, where are you going? So we've got 2 the following year, and we just need another single field that we can use. So as that's going to be here, I'm wondering, do I want to actually I'm going to move that and remove that. I'm going to build the field here. Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, I am. I'm going to drop it in just here. Let's rotate. And what are you whinging at? Ah, those things. Yeah, we've got plenty, so let's just get rid of those. Let's drop it in again. Right, so that's opening at the top, but we want it opening at the bottom. That's on the side. There we go. That's where we want it. So let's build that there. So it's close proximity to the farm, and then we'll be able to have an additional field available for our cattle, which will help us immensely when we are. Let's get some foresters in here. We need 2 to deal with the wood. Perfect. How many people are looking for work? No one's looking for work. Got 1 labourer here. Okay. How long will that house take to build, I wonder? It's got, yeah. No, I think I'll wait, to be perfectly honest, unless I've got 2 women there. Can I release a bloke somewhere else? Yeah, you can go from there. You can go from there. Don't need to worry about trade for a while. We will actually activate that one so we can get some more houses sooner rather than later. Oops, there we go. We've got 1 worker over there. Did I fire the managers? I did, yes. I've got no one working in there. No, 1 woman working in there. We've got nothing needing ordering, so that he can go. He can go and work elsewhere. Yep, perfect. So we can now get that field done, which should work out quite nicely. I'm thinking I want to get some more carts in place. And I'm wondering about where's best place to put them, because they have to have carts for here, they have to have carts for there. It's a case of they're running over here. If they're building here, they run to there to pick up a cart, go to there to deliver, to then return. And the same here, they would, if they would come, if somewhere else, they would pick it up from here, go to do whatever the job is. I wonder whether we should really be having carts right by each of these buildings. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure how effective that would be. Okay, so that's operational. We've got 12 trees left. We've got someone working there. Perfect. Right. Tell you what, I'll see you back in a moment. Okay, guys, so we're back and we have got our majority of things built. We had a little problem during the winter. We lost a number of our cattle, which was not a very good thing. So we've actually increased our workers up to 3, and I've also got 3 workers. I'm going to get 3 women on this side as well, working on this empty barn to start with. So the idea is, come this winter, I'm going to separate one of the bulls out of here with a couple of cows, and we'll have 2 fields of cattle, so that we've actually got 50-50 either side. So hopefully that will vastly increase our cattle, and therefore be able to, there we go, 3 women now, we should then be able to sustain having a tannery and all the other bits and bobs. Now, I've laid everything out on the plan for the town. I've built a tannery, or planning to build a tannery outside of town, because anybody who knows anything much about tanneries, it stinks, and nobody really should want to live near it. So we have a slaughterhouse over here. Granted, yes, it's in the middle of the town, but the transporting of the food will be going from here to here, and then from here to over or wherever I think that the leather will get collected from there. So it's quite close, etc. And then we've got our markets here. We've also got a textile workshop being produced and a weaver shop. So they'll produce the textiles for the textile manufacturer, and then we have shoemaker. So we're going to start watching each of these ones as they build, and we will and we will see how they get on. So I think this first one should really be the slaughterhouse, because that means we can actually slaughter some of the animals when we've got too many. So let's unpause that, and we'll see you in a moment. Okay, so we have built everything up now, and we have just split our cattle half and half. So we've got 11 in there, and we've got 10 in this side. Primarily, I dragged a bull over here that I didn't really want, actually. So basically, you just select the animal and drop it into the other area, and that'll give you reduce it, and he'll move into the other side. So we've got on this side, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 3, 4, 5 cows, and on this side we have got 8 cows and 1 bull. So we're going to use these bulls once they're adults for meat. So we keep 1 in here that is older than a year, as long as we've got one. Yeah, hopefully we will have, and then we'll be able to start our food production run. So we'll have our slaughterhouse, our tannery, and our shoe maker. So I saw in someone's comments that actually you can make a lot of money through shoes. We've got our weaver's workshop, so they're building up textiles at the moment, and we have got a single worker in here making clothes. So we can do with, I think, if we can add, no, we can't do, we can do clothes, and I think there's only one other thing that we need to build so far, and that is our oil workshop. Let me double check everything else. Forester farm, windmill, cowshed, slaughterhouse, clay pit, smithy, carpenters, dry bar, air dryer, tannery, tailors. Yeah, just one thing there left. Yeah, and maybe a bridge. So let's build our oil workshop. And is it worth trying to fit it in the middle here? No, it's not. I think it's going to be a case of let's drop it about here, and that will be our last building of time lapse, and we'll then just have area time lapses as the city builds up. So we're doing quite well actually. We've got 60 people, which is good. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this so far. Okay, so there we go, the oil press. So that will actually start producing oil, which will be useful for our sellers. Actually, have we got a labour working? No, we haven't. Let's get a labour in there. Dear me. Sunflower oil, perfect. So we could do with having another. Oh, hang on. We can have. Oh, we haven't put fish on here. That's terrible. Let's put it in another market hall because we want to put more houses around this area. So we might as well just start getting that built up. So we've got, we want clothes and we want oil. Perfect. All right. Okay. So a lot of people have been moving out again, but we've still got 64 people. No housing available, no jobs available. That's right, because I haven't allocated more workers to go fishing. I don't want more than that. I want 3. So we also have. We've got plenty of. Yeah, let's get our thatcher sorted so that we don't run out of thatch, because we need that for more houses, which is kind of important. Oh, okay. Now, I wasn't expecting all the cows to use one single field. Okay. That was kind of interesting. I was kind of expecting each cowshed to go to a different field. That's why I've got 2 permanently fallow. That's growing. That's for hemp. Okay, I don't see why that's not growing. What is it? Oh yeah, it is. You just can't see it. Okay. Or is it? No, it's not. It doesn't show that it has been. So that's growing. What are you actually growing this year? We could really do with having a notification or something to highlight on here what exactly is growing. Because on here we can see. So field 3. Can we go there? No. Hang on, I can't even change it. There we go. Field 3. That's growing hemp. Ah, so he's waiting to be ploughed. Right. Okay, that'll explain it. Okay, so that's why I've got more than 2 fields that are, yeah, more than 2 fields that are actually fallow. Hang on. Have I made a boo-boo here? I think I have. So I've got, yeah, so they're on both the same year. So if I put in fallow next year, no, let's do sunflower next year. I'll keep an eye on that. Right, okay, so we've got, let's have a look at our income. So we've made some money, so it's time we can actually start reducing costs in the actual town, because we want people to stay rather than leave. So putting that back down to 30 and that back down to normal price. So we'll see how our money fares after 12 months, and hopefully we will not have any families running out of food, etc., or money. So okay, so I think the next stage for this town, we've got population 64, but I think we need to go for 100 so that we've actually got enough people coming in. So we've only got a bit of wheat, we've got loads of flour, we've got a load of sunflowers, we've got half decent amount of potatoes, we've got plenty of oil, we've got plenty of fish. Yeah, so we're not doing too bad. I think it's probably time that we actually should start building it up even more so. So I'm going to drop in a number of houses. So I quite like the fact that these people have, I don't know. Actually, maybe put it down here, because I've got a feeling that's going to be, yeah, uneven terrain. Let's rotate you so you're actually directly opposite someone. So let's do that. Hang on. Oops, press the wrong one. Let's zoom in a bit. And nope, these keys are so sensitive. Right, okay, so that looks like there. We'll build another house there, and another one there. So that'll give us another 12 people. Or is it 4? No, it's 9 people, 3 in a house, usually. We'll put some other houses back to back. Let's rotate that around. There we go, and we can have a bit of a... There we go. Can I build there? Is it going to let me? No, it's not. What about if I rotate? Will it let me build it that way? No. Okay, so maybe we'll have to look at that another way. And so if I've got a road going down here, I think maybe what I'll do is just let those build up, and we'll see what goes on. So they're building there. I want some more benches, actually. I like the fact that the road is now where that bench is, so let's just drop a few more. Yeah, we'll have them then. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's some sort of bug there. Actually, I want to go for right next to the river, just so that it is a little bit more pleasant. So building up here, got a nice road coming in from outside for people coming in and going, which is quite nice that that route is being formed. We might as well utilize that. I'm thinking that we're building a lot over here, so we might need better routes to our farm. So that's going round there. That's fine. Yeah, so that might work. That might be okay. Yeah, I think it will be. Right. Let's get some more trees up so that because we're not going to be able to build in this area, so we might as well have some nice trees. Oops. Doing it again. And ash. and we'll have cotton wherever they are. And we'll have some pine, just a dash throughout, just to give us a bit of colour. I mean, that doesn't look too bad down there, that nice little row of birch. Did I put any birch in? Yeah, I've put a load of birch down here, and I've got some ash. So let's put some more down here, I think. Need to remove a tree. No, I can't. Okay. Let's put something down here. It's quite nice how the walkways are becoming more permanent, the way the actual people walk. Okay, so things are happening there. I think that what we need to do is, I want another farm. So how are we doing for these cattle? Okay, so let's say get you in operation, get a worker. So we've got a bull that's a year old, another bull, so let's slaughter you, you, and you. So I haven't got a farm yet that I can put you in. Yeah, that's fine. And we're on this side, so we've got a 3-year-old bull that side, and a couple more bulls there. That's absolutely fine. So what have we got? We've got 13 and we've got 13. That's good. So what's going on here? So we've got some beef. So there's the cow going in for the slaughter. Nice. Very quick. So for every cow we get, oh no, we've got a full hide then. Are we waiting for any more? Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, so we've now got 2 hides there, which means we can now have someone turn that into leather, and we might as well get someone ready to actually turn those into shoes. What we're doing on textiles and everything else, no, that doesn't tell us. So that says we've got 3 hemp, we've got some textile there. And are we selling these clothes? Not sure. Right. Let that carry on working. Oh, family's out of money. 3 families out of money. No, the same family twice. That's okay then. That's not as bad as I thought. So how are we doing expenses wise? We're August. Let's look at the economy. Okay, so we're still making a little bit of profit, so maybe we can afford local sales. Yeah, we can afford to increase the money, which means that they can then actually afford to live here a bit more, and hopefully we won't be losing people so regularly. Alright, so cows. So we've got another couple that we can slaughter. I've hit a year old. Do you know what? I'm going to slaughter you as well. Alright, so what about on this one? Bulls. Okay, that's not too bad. We'll have to slaughter some for those next year, unless we're able to get our additional farm working, then we can turn them into oxens. So this field here is growing hemp. So have I got 2 fields growing hemp? Yeah, I have. Ah, dear me. Right, at the end of this year I am going to mess around with this and redo this, because I shouldn't be having 2 fields of... Oh, dear me. No. Oh, what am I like? Yeah, I've totally done something wrong here. I will sort it out in a moment, but that'll be the end of this year as well. So let's have a look. We have really started producing quite a bustling little town here. So I think we'll call it a day for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe,
Next time we are going to be building up a lot more houses. We'll set up the infrastructure and then we will just let it go on a time lapse, and then we'll just sort of tweak it to improve things. So thank you again for watching. That's Murphy out.